Hello students, in this video we will be reading chapter 23 of standard 4th EVS. Name of the chapter is Home and Abroad. This chapter is about Zeal and her family. She has got some family members of abroad who have come to India. They have come from Dubai and they share the experience of these two different places. Let's see what they have to say. Since morning, everybody has been running around at Zeal's house. Arvind uncle and his family were coming home after 5 years. 5 years ago, Arvind uncle got a job in Abu Dhabi. Since then, he had lived there. Zeal and her father went to the airport to receive them. After the plane landed, the passengers had to wait for some time to collect their luggage. At last, Arvind uncle, Neeta auntie, and their children could be seen coming out. How big Hensi and Pearl have grown, father said. Soon, many suitcases and bags were loaded into the taxi, and everyone was on the way to Zeal's house. Hensi, you must be very tired after such a long journey. Father told me that Abu Dhabi is far from India, said Zeal. We are not tired, even though it is far. Our flight took only 2 hours. The plane flies very fast, said Hensi. Zeal was surprised. She remembered that when she had gone on school trip to Delhi, they had spent almost 20 hours in the train, and on the map, Junagadh and Delhi seemed quite near. Zeal, Hensi, and Pearl chatted all the way to homes from the airport. Zeal remembered how much fun she had on her school trip. She wanted Hensi to tell them all about her trip to Abu Dhabi. Sand all around is the next topic. You have seen many interesting things from the plane, isn't it? Asked Zeal. Most of the time we saw only clouds because the plane was flying so high, even higher than the clouds, said Hensi. But before it went so high, we could see that we were flying over sandy areas. It was sand, but the color of sand kept changing: white, brown, yellow, red, black. We saw mountains made only of sand. They are called sand dunes, added Pearl. I have seen sand only at the seashore, said Zeal. Then you should come to visit us, said Arvind Bhai. The countries around Abu Dhabi are located in a desert area. Even if one drives a little away from the city, one can see miles and miles of sand. No trees, no greenery, just sand. How boring. I used to dream of the thick greenery and cool water around our home in Gujarat, said Neeta auntie. I am so happy to see all these after such a long time. The children have almost forgotten how they feel when it rains. You know, it almost never rains in the desert area. Water is rarely very precious over there. No rain, no rivers, no lakes, no ponds. Even below the ground, there is no water. But there is a lot of oil under the sandy soil, so petrol is easily available in these countries, added Pearl. In fact, petrol is cheaper than water, said Arvind uncle. By this time, all reached Zeal's house. Hensi and Pearl were surprised to see so many fruit trees: coconuts, bananas, jackfruit, papaya, betel nut, so many kinds of trees. Pearl said, we used to see only one kind of tree there, the date palms, because it is the only one that can be grown in the desert. Nice gifts and photographs. After they had met everyone, Neeta auntie unpacked the bags. They had brought gifts for everyone. They gave dates for everyone to eat. The dates were very sweet and tasty. Pearl showed Zeal some currency, notes and coins. Hence he explained that the money they used in Dubai is called dirham. It said it has some writing in their local Arabic language. They also showed many photographs of the places where they lived. Arvind uncle gave Zeel a globe. He said, Zeel, why don't you find Abu Dhabi on this globe? And where is Gujarat? The children enjoyed playing with the globe and looking for different places on the globe. Zeel found Delhi and Junagadh also. In the evening, everyone sat in the veranda enjoying the breeze and looking at the photographs. They saw that in Abu Dhabi, the buildings were tall with many stories and big glass windows. Zeel said, you must be getting nice cool breeze through these big windows. Arvind uncle said, we cannot open the windows because of heat. It is air conditioned inside all houses as the weather is very hot. People wear loose cotton clothes and keep themselves fully covered, even the head is also covered. This protects them from the strong heat of sun. Zeel enjoyed looking at the picture and finding out about the other countries from her cousins. She constantly kept comparing her city with the things that they had described. About Abu Dhabi, she decided that she would make a project report about Abu Dhabi for her class. Now here are some questions. You can also make a small report comparing Abu Dhabi with the places where you live. You can use some of these points mentioned below while writing the report. You can also draw pictures or paste photographs. So here the climate, the trees and plants of different place compared to Abu Dhabi. Clothing of people, different kinds of buildings, traffics on the road, the common food items and the language. Why do you think less trees grow in desert? Because there is no water in the desert, that is why less trees grow there. Do you have any relatives who live in another country? If yes, where? You can mention about your relative over here. Now here is another question. How long did they live there? Did they go there for studies or for work? And was there any other reason? You can mention over here your own answer. Next is write the value of each note in the box near the picture. Now here you can write this is rupees 5, rupees 10, rupees 100, rupees 500. Next is to which country does the currency belong? How did you know? This currency belongs to India. How did I know? It is written on the currency that it is a Bharatiya Reserve Bank, that means Reserve Bank of India, and that is how we know that it is an Indian currency. Then whose picture can you see on the note? It is the picture of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Take a 10 rupee note and observe it carefully. How many languages can you see on the note? Now in a row there are nearly 5 or 6 languages which are written, in which the amount of the currency is written. Observe that and write it down. Write the name of the bank given on the note. As I said before, name of the bank is Reserve Bank of India. Observe the coin, match them according to their heads and tails. So you do it by yourself. Which coin remains without a match? So after doing the matching, let us see. This coin heads is this, tails is this. Here 1 rupee, head is this and tail is this one. 5 rupees, this is a golden coin. So this coin is left, this coin is also left, and the 10 rupee coin is left. 2 matches to this, then tails. So there are 3 coins which are left, I guess. The next is, how many of these coins do you recognize? All of them. What is written on each coin other than the value? It is written India, Bharat. Then look at these notes. Do they all belong to India? Put a circle around the notes that are not Indian. Find out which country do they belong to. I have given an exercise related to this. I will be sending it to you and enjoy it and do this by yourself. Okay? So here we come to the end of our lesson, and I hope that you all enjoy it. Lesson 24, spicy riddles, and lesson 25, my district, is omitted. I will be sending to you a related video so that you have an idea of what those two lessons are about. And I hope that you will enjoy this work. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye bye.